Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk Hair Insecurities. My name is Gwen and today we've got Deborah!
Hello everybody!
So I just want to say, right, the first time I came across you was on TikTok.
Seriously?
Yeah, I saw you on TikTok with your husband and I just found you guys so humorous. That's how I first know about you. But okay, tell them more, or rather tell me more about yourself. So I know you're a content creator on TikTok. You're probably also a content creator on Instagram. What else do you do?
So I actually have a full-time job as
really?
a digital marketer.
Even until now?
No, so I recently left that job just last month.
Just last month?
Yeah, so I just left that job. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was a corporate girly.
Okay.
And I do digital marketing. And that's why I downloaded TikTok. Because it is my job to know the platform. And then I got addicted to TikTok.
You became the creator instead of the consumer.
Yeah, so it's really funny. And my husband was actually the one who wanted to do videos on TikTok. But back then was like for our 30 followers, like what? So it's just, he just wanted to do videos. Yeah, he's like, oh, let's do a funny video. And
but I still remember there was one, okay, I don't mean to sound stalkerish, but there was one time that I was like, you know, like it's kind of like watching a drama and you just watch the next drama. It's honestly quite funny. So I have to give it to y'all because I don't think it's very easy coming up with funny content. But I think it's like a natural for y'all. Y'all don't really have to spend a lot of time thinking.
Yeah, I think the funniest videos we do are usually like things we manage to capture on the spot.
That's I love the part where you keep asking him to, like you just speak Chinese to him and then like...
Yeah.
You guys also recently have a very cute baby girl.
Yeah, so she's actually 10 months.
She's 10 months.
She's gonna be 11 months soon.
Okay.
And then next month she's 1 year old. I feel like I just popped
But
her
wow,
out.
look at her, guys. She doesn't even look like a mom. Okay, like she's a smoking hot mom. So now that you have a 10-month-old girl, have you actually experienced hair loss, like postpartum hair loss?
Oh my god, it was really so bad. Can I just say that I told my friends, yeah, I don't think I'll get hair loss.
Oh really? You were like that confident?
I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be. Because actually, I was quite lucky that a lot of my friends were moms first. So they paved the way, you know. So I wasn't shocked by anything. They really told me, oh, you're gonna like have hair loss, it's gonna be all over the place, you're gonna have balding spots. They already prepped me, okay? Yeah. But my hair, as you can see, it's like literally can mop floor and it's like so thick. And I was like, okay, there's no way that I'm gonna get hair loss. My hair is so thick. Even if I get hair loss, like what? I'll just have 70% of what I have, which is honestly okay for me.
Okay.
And then 4 months, everything starts to get easier, breastfeeding gets easier, your baby gets cuter, and you thought you've passed postpartum. And then bam, the hair loss comes. And then one day I found that like there's 2 bald spots right here.
Okay.
Literally,
I saw your photo actually.
I really become, you know, and I don't know if you guys can see, right? Literally, I have a freaking big forehead. Okay. Before it's forehead, I'm 5 head. Yeah. It's really like huge forehead, you know. And like I always tell myself, okay, never mind. Lee Kuan Yew also have a big forehead and he's smart, you know. So I was like, okay, never mind. But like when I had my body spot, I really become mega mine. I'm really not kidding. Like my hair, I feel like start here, you know. So I really started freaking out. That was when I freaked out. And like my friends bought me some hair loss products. I just didn't use them because I was just really that like, yeah, it's never happened to me. Then the moment it happened to me, I tried to like, oh my god, I tried to fix it and stuff. Yeah.
So your postpartum hair loss actually hit on the, usually I would say like 4 to 6 months period. Was it very bad?
I feel like it really looked quite bad. It's to the point that I cannot tie up my hair.
Oh, because it was very obvious.
It was very obvious.
Right.
And even if I put like that, my hair down, right, you will be able to see, you know, like there's a gap. Yeah, so no matter what, even if I put down or tie up, luckily I was like, okay, I don't want to go see the world, so I stay at home most of the time. And then you also don't know like, oh my god, is this going to come back? Because it actually looks quite scary. Like it was really like entire part was bald. It's not even like thinning. Yeah. My husband was the one who told me like, honestly, you better be careful about your back also, because you know we share a bathroom and the hair that I leave behind after every shower, right, it's really like can grow another human kind of feeling. Like it's so like a huge chunk everywhere. It was everywhere.
Given that you have so many things going on with your life, right, would you say you are also very stressed during this postpartum period?
I mean, you know, being a mom, you are never at peace, I feel. Like you are always feeling bad to someone. Like either
feeling bad to someone?
Yeah, you're either feeling bad that you cannot be 100% at work.
Okay, yes.
Or you're feeling bad that you cannot be a good wife. Or you're feeling bad because you don't have time for your kids. Or you're feeling bad because you don't have time for yourself. Like, it's just, every day is just choosing who you're feeling bad to, you know? So if I spend more time today with my baby, right? And then my husband like, you've neglected me.
Oh my god,
I'm like,
say that, huh?
sir, I've neglected myself. So it's like you can never be 100%. You're always feeling bad to someone. So, and at the same time, there's all the postpartum stuff, which is like all your hormones. I think is just making everything even worse. and then breastfeeding, you're leaving 3 hours or 3 hours schedule. It's like, it's honestly impossible. I used to think that postpartum depression, all of that, right, is just a hormonal thing. Like, oh, you know what, we have hormones and that's all you get. But after going through postpartum, honestly, it's a surprise for me if people do not have postpartum depression. Like, it is just, how can you not have postpartum?
Because you are really going through a lot of things.
It's just so much. Like, and even with, I would dare say my husband is quite a good support system for me. Even with such a good support system, sometimes I really like want to pluck out my hair, you know. So,
oh my god, don't. Right. We have nano knots anyway. We can help you with that.
So literally, after I popped that baby out, I was working non-stop already. Like in the hospital, I had to film something already. It was just like non-stop, you know. Luckily, I like what I do. If I hate what I do, then that would be even worse. But luckily, you still like what I do. So
I think if you hate what you do, you really will pluck all your hair already.
Really?
And then you can come and find us. But no. Actually, if you got no hair, right, then we cannot do the nano knots already.
Extend on.
So what did you do to like solve the situation, solve your hair loss problem?
So luckily, I told you my friends were moms, right? So they actually already prepared me like, oh, there's this product you need to use. So actually, I feel like I should have used it that much earlier, but I was just too proud. I was like, no, it won't happen. Then the moment like I just, you know, so the hair on it, you know, so I just kept using it. And then around, I feel maybe 1 month, I start seeing like
baby hair,
like very, very small. Okay. Then it was like scattered around that bald area. So I was like, oh my god, something is happening. Okay. And then, something's happening for sure. Okay. I would say around 3 months is when I dare to like really
tie your hair.
And
I really can see a big difference. I remember the photo. I remember the photo.
Really bad. It was really bad. Yeah.
So it took about maybe 1 to 2 months for your baby hair to grow out.
Correct. Okay. Then maybe 3 months and beyond. Like even now you see like it's been what, 6 months? So the length is around like that, you see. So
it's actually very cute, the baby hair.
Actually I'm like, it's a look. Every time I'm going to cut my hair, I'm like, can you just help me make some fake baby hair here?
So I'm very sure you've heard of nano knots.
I've heard of it. Actually, I heard about it too late, I think.
A lot of postpartum moms, or rather, like people who are suffering from hair loss out there, they feel like they need to do nano knots during their postpartum hair loss phase. But in fact, we advise them to do it maybe postpartum 8 months onwards. Because during your 4 to 6 months, that's where you shed the most hair. And if let's say we are going to be attaching the hair on the hair that's going to be shedding anyway, it's like you are throwing money away, you know.
It's like putting eyelash extension on an eyelash that is going to drop.
Correct.
So it's like...
So I know your hair is very, very thick, but you feel like you just want to make here look more pong. Maybe your crown area, you feel like your hair is too flat, you want to make here a little bit more voluminous. What we can do is we can tie the nano knots even on the hair that's just grown out. As long as the hair is coarse and thick, we can extend it. Do you know how it works?
It's like you guys are tying this like you know, this nano hair onto one hair, right? One strand by strand.
Yes. Just like eyelash.
That's insane, honestly.
Correct. There's 4 nano knots in one loop. We tie this loop of hair to an individual strand. We knot it so that it doesn't fall off. And that 4 strands of hair is just a quarter weight of your one individual strand. So no matter what, it will not weigh down. In fact, I have some. You can see it.
Honestly, I cannot. Oh, wait.
Yeah, like it's very baby, like it's very small little black dots.
Yeah, it's actually not obvious. It just looks as if it's like one full stop.
Yeah.
Like a very thin full stop.
So people do it to combat, or rather like to mask their hair loss problem, or people do it for aesthetic purposes. Example, if let's say they don't like their hairline, but they don't suffer from hair loss, but they are so annoyed with their hairline because their hairline is like maybe too high. Like what you may say, like mega forehead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So but they wanna make their 5 head to a 3 head example.
Seriously?
So we can kind of like bring it down a little bit. As long as you've got hair there, we can bring down the line a little bit. You can try that if you want. Alright, thank you Deborah for sharing your story and for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So if you are going through postpartum hair loss, nano knots might just be the perfect solution. You can just drop us a DM or a message on Instagram or TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us on Let's Talk Hair Insecurities. Bye!